Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans and every indigenous nation in that Islamic state of Nigeria. The news reaching us from the Amber News Line. Breaking. The Biafra Navy has neutralized the most wanted commander of the Rapid Intervention Battalion. He has been neutralized in Bakassi Peninsula some days ago. He has asked that the Cameroonian authority to withdraw their forces from which they have refused as fighting continues. This is the rage against the Amazonian, the English-speaking side of Cameroon, where crude oil is found and the people are living in hard-edge poverty. Also from Sarah Reporters, it says, breaking. Boko Haram terrorists attack Yobe community, killed pastor, 13 others, burned church, houses and cars. This is still happening constantly. Yes, this is from Daily Trust. Daily Trust is owned by also an investigative journalist who actually leaked the secret about the organs selling in Abuja. She said, 6 killed as terrorists ambush traders in Katsina. Yesterday, which was 4th of January, they call them armed robbers. They went into some stores in Abuja and they killed over 8 people in Abuja. This is the things that are going on in the Islamic state of Nigeria. And we have been calling on the world to look into this matter, and there is no improvement. There is no speaking up for us, and we can't take this anymore. That is why the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government is going through what they call guerrilla warfare. And he's going to keep going through until he said he will neutralize all the military personnel in the Islamic state of Nigeria. And he said recently he's equipping the middle belt people. I recently just saw a video before I did this podcast right now that how the middle belt have been equipped. A video came online and I saw the video of how they are equipping the middle belt guys. It is no time to go and pray. It is time to defend yourself. Years back, one of their prominent statesman in the middle belt, he was the former chief of staff of the Islamic State of Nigeria. He was an influential person in many coup jittahs that took place in the Islamic State of Nigeria. He was under the caliphate T.Y. Danjuma. T.Y. Danjuma has been a stooge for the caliphate, but he was able to open up his mouth 6 years ago when he went for a convocation ceremony in the eastern part of the country and said something. I'm very sure many of you have seen the video. He said the Nigerian army has colluded with militants and bandits to attack and to destroy lives and property. If you wait for the Nigerian army to come and rescue you, you will all die. That was the word he said to the Easterners. And if you have seen over years, there has been barbaric atrocity by the Islamic State of Nigeria using disguise under religion to say it's a religious conference. No, it's not a religious conference. It's an ethnic cleansing. 2014, Pochisco people were massacred. In Dogonawa, 551 Christians were killed in one night, including women and children. In one night. How many can I mention this December? How many went through this December? More than 200 people were massacred this December because there is rotting in the resources of the ground. In the resources of those 28 villages that were ravaged, there are resources on the ground. You can find tin on the surface of the ground. I told you about Zamfara. The soil of Zamfara is being exported to China by expatriates. One bag is sold for 5,000 naira. If you go and check my previous video, where the woman said it with her mouth in the national television on her rice newspaper, media house rather. This is what they have been doing. In one of the village, there is a popular social media list that went there and he could use his hand to pick tin on the floor. That's the natural resources on the floor. You don't even need to dig the ground before you get tin. Now, if you now take your time, bring scientists to come and study the ground and dig it, there are more natural resources there. Uranium, A lot of them, cobalt, they are there, but it has not been discovered. But there is tendency that there are those natural resources is on the ground. This is the wicked thing they are doing. I told you after 2 months, 1 month, you see other people living there. Who are those people? Those are people who are disguising as residents. They are disguising as a former occupant that they've came back. And meanwhile, mining will be going on underneath the ground. I saw videos last year of how mining is going on in, I think, Nasarawa State, where gold are mined out. When you see the way they dig the floor, go to Osun State, the chief and the chief of those places, or the obas, they've colluded with the Chinese company to collect money, and the Chinese are digging the ground and causing drainages or causing erosions, because they are not digging the proper way, they are not draining the proper way, they are just draining for your resources, and they're not paying compensation to the community. So they just drain it anyhow they like, and it causes erosion in the community. I'm going to leave you with what happened some days ago. After the killings in Plateau State, the women took to the street and went to burn down the house of the community leader. This is one of the things when you push people to the wall. When you keep pushing people to the wall, they will push back at you. It's from Sarah Reporter. Plateau massacre. Angry women burned down the Bokos Monarch house over victimization by army. Unlawful arrest. So that's mean they are going to arrest the wrong people, and they will claim, oh, these are the terrorists that attacked the village in Bokos, or that attacked the smaller community, because Bokos is a big place. I think I've been to somewhere close to Bokos. I've been to Panchi, and I've been to different part of Jos. So Bokos is a very big community. It has smaller settlements. These smaller settlements were the one raised by the Islamic State Army, claiming they are bandits, and they were all sent for ethnic cleansing. Because when you chase away those people, I've said it again and I'm going to say it again, when you chase away those people, in a few months or people who occupy the place, you think they are the same people that came back. No, they are not the same people. They just came to disguise as the real residents, and mining will be going on. This is the things I'll be doing. So this is what is going to happen. You have pushed them to the wall, they will take action. The beautiful part is that the House of Representatives and Senators are going around disbursing money to themselves. We are yet to receive 200 million Tinubu palliative Senate after they are collecting monthly salaries and allowance from maintenance and the rest. They are still saying who they want palliative. It's a painful situation.